Hey y'all, welcome back to Mess with Mopars. Well, I just did a video and there was absolutely no volume. Kind of helps when you turn the mic on. Anyhow, it's June 25th. We just got back from BC Dragit 2025. It started last Thursday, the whatever date that was. 12th maybe? No. Anyhow, last Thursday. I'm not going to do math in my head or nothing like that. Yeah, so Thursday we drove to Cache Creek. Friday was in Lillooet racing. No, Thursday. So when? No, I got it all wrong. Fuck, I'm way off. So it was a week ago today. So yeah. So 7 from 5 is the 18th. So last Wednesday, the 18th, we drove to Cache Creek. We tacked, and then we drove from there to Lillooet. So we got into Lillooet probably around, I don't know, I want to say 8 o'clock in the evening. Stopped at our friend Pat Reynolds' place, hung out there for a little bit. And then we went to the checkpoint. So how did it work? So we went, Thursday we raced in Lillooet, Friday we raced in Kelowna, Saturday we raced in 100 Mile House, Sunday we raced in McBride, Monday we raced at Cache Creek, and today's Wednesday. So yeah, so we've been back for a couple of days. Got back Monday night. Yeah, I just got back into the shop. So anyhow, okay, so we went to Cache Creek, teched the car, and then we drove to Lillooet to go get our hotel room. So on our way to our hotel room, we stopped at our friend Pat Reynolds' place, hung out there for a little bit, and then we went to go and get our picture at the checkpoint, so that we had that for the next day, because you get a picture at your checkpoint, then the next day you race, hand in your time slip with the picture, so then they give you the next route, and then you drive to the next place and do this all over again for the next 5 days. So when we were leaving the parking lot of the checkpoint, it's a gravel parking lot, and then the pavement around the outside edge where you drive out was a little ragged, a little rough around the edges. So we pull out, we're driving down the street. I look in the mirror and there's just huge amount of blue smoke coming out the back of my car. So I pull over because I think maybe the breather popped off. I'll show you which one I'm talking about. That's my throat. Right there, right? I thought that breather had popped out and it was maybe spewing oil out of there. Wrong. I guess we caught a little corner of the asphalt, and it punctured it folded the edge over a little bit, and then it punctured a hole in that oil pan. So my friend Taylor had pulled out behind us, and then he was flagging us over. So we pulled over, and there was just this huge oil patch come out from underneath the car. So we knew what happened. So I called Pat up. He showed up with his truck and trailer, his race trailer, and we winched the car on the race trailer, went back down to his place. There was a fella who had a broken axle, so that was just getting figured out. He actually had a 3/4 ton with a full floating rear end, so we were able to put the tire on. Our other friend, Kyle, and his wife Sierra, they were fixing the wheel studs. He had just finished that, so they got all bolted together and pushed out. So once Kyle and the truck were out of the way, I pulled my car in, and at that point in time, it's getting close to 10 o'clock at night. Pat calls up his welder, and his welder shows up at like 10:30 at night, and he welds up the axle, And while he's doing that, I'm cleaning up the oil pan and getting it ready to go. And then we went and found a little chunk of metal, and then we wrapped it around each side of the oil pan. And we welded it up right on the car, did fire watch, kept some air there. We kept it cool, welded it all up. Had a little drip, so we patched it a couple of times, and seemed to do its thing. Needless to say, it still dripped a little bit, you know, not enough to worry about. So we finished Dragit. It was really fortunate. So now we're gonna change the oil pan. That's gonna be good. So we will we gotta move the truck around, and then I'll get the car up on the hoist, and we'll change it up there. I'm not laying on my back trying to change it. I've had that oil pan off last year. I couldn't tell you how many times. So this shouldn't take too long, a couple hours, and it's going to take longer to get the truck out of the way than it is to move the car. So that's what we're going to do, get it all cleaned up, and then while it's up on the hoist, I'm just going to go underneath, clean off some stuff, because it frickin' was blowing oil everywhere. We'll clean off some stuff, and I want to just double check all the nuts and bolts and do a bolt check under there, because in 24 days we're going to be doing Miles of Mayhem, and that's in Alberta, so I got to get it ready to go. Okay, well, there you go. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I'll keep you updated. I've got a bunch of video that I got to edit and put together of some racing, the cars being done, and just random stuff, okay? You all have a great day, and yeah. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Appreciate you all. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and have a great day.